Crack Distributors Radio.
Phone going stupid. Put your order in. Nines half deuces. We got pies flying like okay then. Open up the store and watch them come and shop. Trap going ham.
P-I-double-L, going to get your roll on. I'm rocking with CDR and PNC Radio. Yeah.
A little bit about the history too is always a great thing, man. And of course, as you heard before the last break, I asked about Pink City, man. I need to go on a journey right now, man. I went on YouTube doing my little artist research, so to speak.
Right.
And I see the visuals is crazy.
Yeah.
And of course, I hear you talk about your lyrics, man. I want to get to the mixtape before that. Take us on a journey. Pink City. That's where you're from. That's where the track is, so to speak, that you refer to, man. So take us on the journey real quick, man. Where is Pink City?
Pink City's in 4-4, you know what I mean? Come to Edgewood and Hill, you feel me? But like, that wasn't the harder roller truck that was still standing at the time, but you already know them folk were hanging on the nigga and telling, so that motherfucker boarded up right now. But when I say that motherfucker wasn't moving, when I say it was a terror scene, nigga, if I describe that shit like that in the rap, nigga, it was a motherfucking terror scene.
That's real life.
I mean, I remember at one point, like, I had a little pretty college girl or whatever, and like, her friends, they want to come meet us, you know what I'm saying? You know they had a pocket full of money there, so they like, yeah, they gonna meet them girl, they gonna buy us some Patron and all that type shit, you feel me? And like, they pulled up, and I was like, yeah, I'm on the phone and give them the rest, like, make that right. They pull up, and they see that shit turn to a whole other world with one turn on the car. And she like, I don't think I can get out the car. She was like, her friend that was like blowing the horn at her. And you know, instantly when you're in a trap, everybody running to the car.
Exactly.
And then they see pretty girls, so they're like, hey baby, what's happening, baby? What y'all trying to do? What's happening? Y'all get out, we got whatever. You know what I'm saying? They whipping their bank rolls out and everything. So it's like, hey man, this shit for real.
It's real life.
You know what I mean? That shit, it was some of the best fun I had, but it was also dangerous.
Yeah.
You feel me? It wasn't even just, like, they get a rush out of everything, but it was like, making that quick money was always good, you feel me? But it was like, every day you kind of thought about, like, where you could end up.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because, like, some niggas do it because it's cool, some niggas do it because they have to. And I one of them that did it because I ain't really have no other choice.
Okay.
Because I went in college, you know what I mean? Now, I was doing my music here and there, but it wasn't really making me no money. So I was like, shit, I'm finna stick with what give me a bankroll right now.
That's
and that shit was doing, like I say, try on my phone, launch stuff. Try going ham.
Now how do you turn that, how do you switch the trap mentality into the hip hop game? Because now you're getting a lot more experience now as far as shows and just being around people who are in this network. So how do you take that experience in the trap to now the hip hop game, which can be considered the same kind of situation?
I mean, it is pretty much the same thing. You just gotta know how to deal with your customers.
Okay. That's a good way to put it.
That's how I look at it. It's like, if you don't know how to deal with your customers, then you ain't gonna make no motherfucking money.
Yeah. That's a
great way to put it.
That's a great way to put it, man.
You feel me? It's basically the same thing. Yeah. It's just a bigger number amount.
Okay.
When it comes to what you putting in work for. You feel me?
And it can end up being something really crazy too.
Really crazy. You know what I mean?
No doubt. And what's the science behind the numbers of the mixtapes too, man?
But yeah, they come from the address because I've been moving around so goddamn much since the time I was 7. Like a nigga been here and there since I was 7 years old. You feel me? But like 4180 was my address in Kimberly Court Projects. You feel me? Like 4180 Kent Street. That shit, like I stayed on Kent Street. C-A-N-T.
Wow.
Imagine a child growing up on Kent Street.
Yeah.
And my mama always made me realize that. She was like, that ain't no word. Can't ain't no such thing. Wow. You know what I mean? May she rest in peace. Like, she used to always instill that strength in me and let me know that anything is possible as long as you put your mind to it. And so that's where my musical beginning started. And I wanted to start my first solo shit off with 4180. Because that's why I first started performing it. That's why I first started rapping in that house. That's why I first seen some of the most detrimental shit to my upbringing also, because we got put out when I was 7. And I also watched my mother suffer from addiction, so that shit just be like, damn. But it also kept me strong because I always managed to laugh and I always managed to find family like around the neighborhood and shit. So that was some of the funnest times I ever had in my life, even though it was more dangerous than ever, and the motherfucking water bus was getting robbed, and they was taken from the ice cream man and finding bodies in the bushes.
Wow.
And nigga was shooting, like getting shot at as a child is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Or shooting a pistol when you're 5 years old, you feel me?
That's also crazy.
So I was like, this shit so sentimental, cause like 4180 was like the beginning of so much shit for me, cause that was in the 80s.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was like that when the crack epidemic in the 80s and shit. So I was like, it ain't no way in the hell I can't name my first project 4180 and make it be descriptive and be the prescription.
That's real. That's when you started. Now we're going to 4075. Is it?
4075.
So what does that stand for? That's another place where you also
yeah, that's another place I lived at. After my mom, after we got put out of shit, I had to move my auntie Team Wing to 4075, you know what I mean, Ellenville, and like off the Baker Fair and shit like that. So I can't give y'all this that. Yeah, nigga, what's happening? We got your auntie.
I don't know if they would surprise you like that.
Nah, they wouldn't do that like my auntie got a big ass poster. Auntie done shot me before. I don't even think I want to run up on auntie too fast.
Yeah,
she done got old.
About auntie.
Yeah, you don't want to run up on auntie.
So tell me about the music on 4075, man. How's it different from the first one?
I got probably a few more original tracks.
Okay.
I got some jack beats. You know what I mean? I just want to still showcase my lyrical ability and get people to gravitate towards the shit, make them feel like they down with me.
Okay.
You feel me? It's like, I just want to continue to give people good music. I want it to be a time capsule for one. You know what I mean? And like, I want people to understand where I'm coming from with this. Cause it's like, it's a continuation. So it can't be too much different.
Yeah.
Because it's along the same lines as me moving and taking those same problems to another address.
Okay.
You feel me? So it's like I had to back my shit up and leave and go over here, but guess what? I'm still dealing with the same shit.
Same problem, same thing.
You feel me? Yeah.
No doubt. Are you planning to work with any more artists, like for the next mixtape or any other projects besides like Freddie Gibbs and some of the artists that you're already working with now?
I mean, I did a record with Freddie Gibbs. I did, what's a surprising record that I did when I was at LA, I did one with Pac Div.
Oh wow. That's okay. That's how I do it. That's how I do it.
Like they've been a goddamn, we've been a fan of each other's works for a minute, and every time they in the A, I be up here or I be somewhere else, and they be like, yeah, Bill, where you at? When we got that?
That's it, because they're definitely skeptical.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they can spit though, and they be like, yeah, we've been trying to get up with you. So I was like, I will be in LA. Okay. I get to LA, we finals in the same two places at the same time. You know what I mean? So we went on and got it cracking. And I mean, it's a lot of people that I would love to work with, but then again, I'm like one of them artists that's not really big on the features. Yeah. I mean, I did something with Dunny, man. I did some shit. Me and Alley Boy did some shit. Shout out to that boy, Alley Boy. Me and my little homeboy, Zay Cash from the hood, he did some shit. I mean, I think I'd rather try to show the people what I can do. Okay. You feel me? Because you know how you got these artists that go spend half their budget on them features, on big name features to help them carry the load, but you ain't really talking about shit.
And you don't really know about who that artist is.
Yeah, it's like, damn, nigga, you had a feature on every damn song. I'm supposed to know who you is. I thought this was an introduction to you.
Exactly.
This is an introduction to the people I've been listening to for years.
Already.
Shit. So I don't want to be categorized like that. Although I know along the way people be like, yeah, well, we want to hear you on a record with such and such. And you got to get the people they want.
Of course, yeah.
Can't deny the people because that's your supporters and they're the people that, like, they make sure that you keep doing what you're doing. They your motivation, they your goddamn food, they the air you breathe, they your everything. Because without them, you won't be able to do shit. You feel?
That's real.
Because who the hell gonna listen to it?
That's real.
Just how I feel, but like, I would love to work with like Bun B or some shit like that, cause he real lyrical, you know what I mean?
That'd be dope.
Of course, you know, love to work with somebody like Nas or something like that. Okay. Cause Nas get all into the music and like Scarface. I'm such a music fan of Scarface.
Yeah.
Scarface, like his voice on commanding on the track, and like you can hear that pain in his voice. And I think that'll be a good match, but
definitely, man. I feel like if you keep doing what you're doing for the next few years, you might be in that category.
Exactly. I hope so. That's what I'm wishing for. Those are big shoes to fill.
That's some big shoes to fill.
Yeah, but I try.
No doubt, man. Listen, man, CDR Crack, Distributors Radio Pills.
Posted up, serving all the smokers. Girl, you know we got the tote with us. Smoke if you approaching us. For real? They say you doing baseball numbers. I got a bonus on my check cause the base running. The trap keep a nigga fresher than a peppermint. White House got me a pocket full of presidents.